Okay, we are recording. Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are playing MX World. Yeah. Today we are playing that again. If you've seen my latest video, that's the same game. So this could probably be a little part 2 maybe, but let's just get in the game, man. No more waiting. Alright. As we load in, I'm not sure if they did any updates recently, but if they didn't, that's okay. We are going to unmute the volume. Whoa. Hold up. That's a little too loud for y'all. Alright, this is good. Alright, so I'm going to go into the colors that I always use. Hey. And yeah, this is what you saw, but it was a bright red. Like, yeah, whatever. I'm not trying to explain it too much. Yeah, I ended up going for this look. The fully red and stuff. It looks pretty cool, but today we are going to change the colors up. Cause like I'm trying to find the colors that stick with me. You know what? I am a blue type of guy. Let me see if it works. Alright, I'll go with this blue. Never mind, that makes it what? This doesn't feel like how I want it to. It doesn't really glow like this. I'm wondering if it does glow at all. We'll try light blue. I'm more of a dark blue fan, but we're going to try this blue one. No, it doesn't glow. I know this color glows, yep. Alright, we'll do this color then. I guess, you know what? Yeah, light blue, gang. Yes, sir. The light blue crew. Now, if you want to be a part of my crew, wear light blue, but the tires, have them yellow. Or a color that's not my same tires, so you'll know it's me if I have the light blue tires. Alright, let's get the show on the road. So first I just want to warm up, you know, do some first person riding. This is a electric bike that I'm riding. Also known for right now the fastest bike in the game, going to 88 miles per hour. Which from my knowledge is the fastest thing in the game. Like I tried all the ATVs and they weren't faster. Some did get close, like the 70 miles I think one went. Alright, I'm gonna go into third person because this is when I start doing my tricks and stuff, because you know, if we're just riding normally it'd be, you know, not fun, you know. Alright, first trick. That's not a trick, that's not a trick. Alright, let's just, alright. Alright, first trick, there we go. And then front flip. There we are. Oh. It always does that for no reason. And I don't know why it does that. Alright, you know what? I'm also gonna show off my wheelies. Never mind. Turns out I suck at wheelies, eh? Alright, well you can't go too fast on wheelies, okay? That's my mistake. Dang it. You know what we're gonna try? A triple backflip. Not on that, like a double. Ooh, we landed that. Let's go. Let's freaking go, bro. Alright. Triple backflip. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Triple backflip first try. Alright. Now, triple front flip. I have no hopes for the triple front flip. As you seen there, we couldn't even do a double front flip, but we're gonna try. Alright, going full speed. And front flip. 1. Now, that was something though. I have like, I don't know. That was pretty cool. What about the backflip version? That's the backflip. Alright. I'm gonna try something. Ooh. Alright. Now that we did a couple tricks, we are going to ride. Because, you know, what's the point of doing anything if you're not gonna ride, right? How did that even land? How did I land that? That is crazy. I'm gonna count that as a crash, but that was smooth. Same with that. Like, oh, come on. Give me back to my light blue. I was trying to dodge it so bad. Come on, smooth. Not smooth. Alright, now for some first person. Backflip. I don't really like first person because like you can't really like tell and stuff, and that's kind of what sucks about it. You can't really tell. But you know, it's whatever. That was a pretty cool trick. I didn't mean to do it, but you know, it's cool. Oh yeah, and a cool tip in this game. See how my tires are all muddy and dirty? You know, yuck. And you know, now you're riding in snow. And like, now you can see my tires are also dirty. Like, look at all this yuck on the tires. Yuck. And you want those tires clean. Well, I have the solution for you. You can have your tires clean for 2 seconds. Because as soon as you start riding your bike again, all that dirt's gonna go right back on your tires. Anyways, you see this fancy water? Yeah? Well, look outside right in it. You know, because it's not that deep. But now look at these tires. Freshly clean. There's a little dirt because I just rode in the dirt, but man, who cares about these tires? Get these tires dirty. Yeah. Wait, I have to test a theory. So dirt is this brown, alright. And right in the sand. Let's ride like all the way down here just to make sure all the sand gets in the tire. Alright, since we've rode... I feel like that's lighter than dirt though. Let me see, let me ride through some dirt. Yeah, so yeah, that's sand and this is dirt. Dirt gets like way darker. Alright, myth confirmed. Myth confirmed on your favorite YouTuber. And you should subscribe. Alright, let's get some snow action. Yeah. Yeah. Ignore the sounds that just came out of my mouth. Like, not even a second ago. I have no clue what that was. Ah! You know, this man is strong. You know, my back would be broken. That's pretty cool. Hey, stop trying to wheelie. Hey, stop it. I don't want to die. Hey. I don't want to crash. No, thank you. And triple. 1, 2. Never mind. Broken neck. Flip. This man has seen things. Nah. I'm so surprised that I haven't even crashed. If you count that me, not, like, technically I have crashed, but technically he's fine, right? He's in perfect shape. Whoa, I crashed. Hey, I'm still counting that though. That was pretty sick. Y'all already know it was sick. Like, I bet y'all already hit that subscribe button. Alright, Papa Wheelie time. Alright, 3, 2, 1, pow. Never mind, I suck at wheelies in this game. But one thing I don't suck at is backflips, front flips, and other tricks. Which is saying, you know, if I should be able to pop a backflip, I should be able to pop a wheelie, no problem. And honestly, I agree with you. I should be able to pop a wheelie like so easily, bro. But no. It has to be so hard to pop a wheelie. And all that, like, bro, what's the point of making it so insanely difficult to... Yep, that's a 360, yep. Nah, but... Nah, let me show you a real 360. I have no clue what that was. That was not a 360. And 3. I don't like that. Alright, first... Hey, 180. That was a 190 or something. Alright. I'm counting that. Even though I crashed, I'm counting that as a 180. So I got the 180 down. Now it's time for the 360. That sounded cringe. I'm never doing that again. Alright, 360. Alright, 360. Boom. Easy. Too easy, man. Too easy. And next video, I'm going to play with the ATV. No cap. That also sounded cringe. That that actually made me cringe. There we go. Back to normal. A triple, let's go! Wait, hold up. I low-key could probably pop a triple front flip, which is the hardest thing I could ever complete if I do this on camera. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Yo, get ready to land, you idiot! What? Bro, what? What are you doing? Rotate. Not rotate. I'm supposed to rotate. Alright, man. Man, I don't want no triple front flip, bro. At least I can do a nice cool backflip. Bro, what? Man, that's what I don't get about this game. Is sometimes it just doesn't do what you want. Which honestly sucks. That was actually smooth. Ooh, that was also smooth. And I wasn't even supposed to do. You know, that works. That works, honestly. Yep. Yep, start glazing. Start hitting that subscribe button. I know. Never mind. Stop glazing. That was embarrassing. Wrong time. Alright, you know, this is a pretty cool trail. Or whatever it is. Man, this is so fun, man. So fun. Dog, you barely can even press the throttle. No, I'm gonna crash if I do that. Is that a... That's a UAV, I think. No, UVP. Alright, you know, we're going to test the speeds. I already know this bike right here that you're looking at, which is the Sparkso Velocity, which is the fastest vehicle in the game. Let's try the Blade Pro. Alright. Something that doesn't cause me to crash, you know. Alright, speed up. 85, yep. That bike that y'all saw is the fastest bike ever. No cap. You know what? I'm gonna do something fun. You know, who said I can't have... Yeah! Alright, we're going to try to do a backflip. I suck. Actually, nah, I don't suck. This is actually so difficult to do a backflip on, bro. Give me back to my baby, bro. Give me back to my bike. And give me back my colors. And I'm back. Alright, bro. No need for all of that. Alright, well, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe!